Hello everybody, welcome back. Another installment here from Pedigree WoW. Modern Warfare 3 here on Fallen, end up 27-6. But this one's less about the gameplay. This is about a pretty important matter. The NATO summit. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I've heard a lot about it because I live in Chicago and that's where it's going to be this year. NATO stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and world leaders get together. No idea what they do, but the street closings for downtown Chicago are going to be monumental. I mean, I'll read some of it to you in a minute, but this is going to severely affect traffic, and hopefully it's worth it because it's going to hurt a lot of people's timing. This is all from the Chicago Sun-Times this morning. Chicago residents will be forced to endure road closures, parking restrictions. 3 museums will be forced to close for a day, and the Secret Service will be around. That doesn't make me feel well. Parking restrictions will begin 6 a.m. Sunday, May 13th. That's a full week before any presidential leader, Barack Obama or any other, get there. Another round of parking restrictions Tuesday, May 15th in limited areas near McCormick Place. That's where it's being held, by the way. Road closures, pedestrians will take effect at midnight, Friday, May 18th. Roads will reopen in time for Monday evening rush hour, so morning rush hour is going to be terrible on Monday. Meaning there's going to be road closed. By rush hour, I mean the time where everybody needs to get to work downtown, in case you're not familiar with the downtown setting. Traffic delays will be temporary closure on interstate roads as vehicles carrying world leaders make their way to and from McCormick Place. Mayor Rahm Emanuel tried to convince everybody that it's going to be great showcasing Chicago to all the world leaders. We'll see if that ever heads out. And it is a lucky opportunity because it's going to drive a lot of economic opportunity for Chicago here, because it is going to be a showcase for Chicago if we do it right. Anybody who lives downtown will be able to access their home without a problem, which by vehicle too, so that's nice. But here's the hard part. Interstate closures include Kennedy, Ohio, Ontario, the Dan Ryan, I-55, Roosevelt Road, 18th Street. There's just tons of them closed everywhere, and that's going to be a problem for Chicago motorists trying to get to and from jobs. Not even to and from jobs, just to and from on those interstates. An entire week of parking restrictions begin Tuesday, May 15th on the streets around McCormick Place. You won't be able to park near them. However, I forgot to mention, Saturday, May 19th, the list of closed roads is about 3 paragraphs long. So, I'm not even going to bother reading it, but it's going to be long. And the parking restrictions starting May 15th, that is a long list as well. The museums, the 3 major museums here in Chicago, the Adler Planetarium, Field Museum, and Shed Aquarium, they're all going to be open Saturday, May 19th, but parking will be limited, of course, to the Soldier Field North lot. All museums will close at 5:30, and Sunday nothing will be open because that is the start of the event. That's gonna hurt a lot of people's schedules. Better be worth it for Chicago. Boat traffic will also be restricted, which I don't know how much that's going to affect me directly, but on the Chicago River and on Lake Michigan. And we have this thing here in Illinois, or Chicago rather, called the L. It's an elevated commuter system. The stop at McCormick Place will be closed, but the lines will remain open. The only problem is every train's got to stop there and get inspected by the Secret Service, if that's what I'm reading this correctly, which could cause major delays. The CTA bus routes and everything else, Chicago Transit Authority bus routes and everything it's going to be trouble. I'm looking at the picture now of all the streets. It says red road closures. There's a lot of red. A lot of red. Especially in big areas like around the Willis Tower, near Michael Reese Hospital. There's a road closed there. There's another hospital. I cannot read the name. I probably passed it before though. But all these vital places, probably going to see a decrease in people coming, or at least being able to access it. So, tell me what you think about this NATO summit. Would you like it coming to your town and closing all the roads there? It's so awesome to live in Chicago because we're a big city and people come here all the time with big events. It's a pretty big event. But game's wrapping up here. Tell me what you think about the NATO summit. Would you like it coming to your town? Would you not? How would you feel if it came to your town? Do you like sitting in traffic, especially when it could have been avoided by not even having the thing there? As for all this, it probably won't affect me that bad directly, but others will be affected. Yeah, game's wrapping up. Like I said, I told you, finished 27-6. So, anyway, let me know what you think of the gameplay and the NATO summit. Would you like it coming to your town? Like I said, was the gameplay good enough? Do I need to do better? What guns would you like to see? What maps would you like to see? I'll just play till I get certain maps if that's what you'd like. But anyway, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, leave me some feedback. If you liked it, please like it. And as always, enjoy your day.